Do you have a fascination with big cats and dream of working with them? Well, buckle up and get ready for a gripping and heartbreaking story about one young intern who shared the same passion but met a tragedy that shook the entire conservation community. In this video, we'll take you on a wild ride through the events that unfolded on that fateful day and introduce you to the beloved lion who did the unexpected. Get ready for a story that will leave you on the edge of your seat. But before starting, hit the like and subscribe buttons. This is Fierce. In the vast savannas of Africa lives a mighty creature known as the king of the jungle, the lion. With their golden fur and piercing eyes, lions are a sight to behold. They are powerful creatures that command respect from all those around them. But with great power comes great responsibility, and lions are no exception. They are fierce hunters with jaws that can crush bones and muscles that allow them to run at incredible speeds. But as wild animals, lions can be unpredictable, and their presence can pose a threat to humans. This was tragically demonstrated in 2013 when Dianna Hanson, a young intern at a sanctuary in California, lost her life to a lion. But as wild animals, they must be treated with caution and respect. For this reason, lions are typically kept in strict safety conditions, with a team of 2 to 3 people working together to feed them and provide special safety equipment and protection for animal caretakers. Dianna Hanson, a 24-year-old intern at the Cat Haven Conservation Park in Dunlap, California, understood the importance of safety when working with these powerful animals. She had a passion for animals from a young age, especially for those with superior strength, like lions, tigers, and leopards. As a child, she would draw pictures of these animals and proudly display them on the wall next to her bed, dreaming of one day caring for them. Hanson's passion for animals only grew stronger as she got older. As a student, she was incredibly independent and worked part-time to pursue her interests. She saved up money to travel to various ecological and conservation parks where she sat in safari vehicles and looked at wild animals with excitement in her eyes. It was clear that she was destined for a career in animal care. After graduating from Western Washington University, Hanson landed a 6-month internship at the Cat Haven Conservation Park. She was thrilled to have the opportunity to work with big cats and live out her childhood dream. During her time at the park, she shared many pictures on Facebook of her petting and taking care of the animals, along with happy comments about doing her dream job. It was a beautiful day on March 7, 2013, with blue skies and a cool breeze blowing. Dianna Hanson, a 24-year-old intern at Cat Haven Conservation Park in Dunlap, was carrying out her daily duties with passion and enthusiasm. Hanson's favorite lion at the park was Kaz, a 5-year-old male lion that had been brought to the park when he was just 8 weeks old. He was carefully raised and nurtured to conserve his species, which is facing a declining population due to habitat loss and conflicts with humans. The park's breeding program for endangered species played a crucial role in their conservation efforts. On that fateful day, Hanson was cleaning Kaz's cage while talking on the phone with a colleague. Unbeknownst to her, the cage door flew open, and Kaz, attracted by her voice, rushed towards her. As the lion charged towards her, Diana's phone slipped from her grasp, hitting the ground with a sharp crack. Her heart racing, she frantically looked for a way to escape, but found herself trapped with no way out. In a desperate attempt to defend herself, she waved her arms and shouted, hoping to scare the beast away, but it was no use. Despite her efforts to escape, the lion pounced on her, using its sharp claws to grab her and pin her to the ground. The young woman was terrified to see the lion she cared for daily suddenly become so aggressive. With overwhelming fear, Hanson tried to get up and run, but the lion was too strong. In a moment of uncontrolled aggression, Kaz grabbed her head, breaking her neck and killing her instantly. Not satisfied with its wild animal instincts, the lion continued to scratch and bite Hanson's body, causing many serious wounds. When Hanson's coworker arrived on the scene, she discovered Kaz tinkering with the deceased woman's blood-spattered body. She contacted the police in a panic, and they hastened to the park. The scene soon became chaotic as everyone rushed to rescue Hanson, and an experienced staff member tried to distract the lion with loud noises and provocation over the fence, but to no avail. Ultimately, the deputy police chief decided to shoot the lion to assist in medical care for Hanson, but it was too late as she had already died at the scene. Hanson's death was a devastating loss for the conservation area, and the owner Dale Anderson expressed deep sadness and condolences for her family. The aftermath of the lion attack on Dianna Hanson was as gruesome as it was perplexing. According to the coroner's report, the wounds on her body were inflicted post-mortem, suggesting that the 24-year-old was already dead when the lion began tossing her about like a rag doll. The cause of death was determined to be a fractured neck, likely caused by the lion's powerful paw. Meanwhile, investigators carefully looked into whether or not Cat Haven employees were adequately trained to handle the risks associated with working with dangerous animals. And as the investigation continued, one can only imagine the terror that must have consumed Hanson in her final moments, alone with a lion who had once been her beloved charge. Despite the fact that the lion had been raised by humans from a young age, its wild instincts had taken over, causing it to attack its prey. This heartbreaking incident highlights the dangers of working with wild animals, even those that have been raised in captivity. After the attack, authorities conducted tests on the lion's body to determine if any substances had caused it to become agitated or aggressive. The tests revealed that there were no issues with food or other stimulating substances. The lion's actions were purely driven by its natural instincts. The tragic death of Dianna Hanson, a young woman with a passion for cat conservation, had left her friends and family reeling. According to Seattle area attorney Paul Hanson, Dianna had expressed disappointment at not being allowed to enter the lion and tiger enclosures at the zoo. Despite the owner of the zoo, Dale Anderson, stating that safety protocols were in place, he refused to discuss them as they were part of an ongoing law enforcement investigation. Anderson himself is the only person permitted to enter the enclosure when lions are present. Despite the devastating incident, Anderson is keen to assure the community that the zoo has an impeccable safety record. In fact, since the zoo opened in 1998, there have been no incidents since this tragic event. It's clear that Dianna's legacy will live on through her dedication to protecting these magnificent creatures. Dianna's loved ones were comforted by the outpouring of support from the community. Many people attended her funeral to offer their condolences and pay their respects. While Dianna's passing is a tremendous loss, her legacy will live on through the memories of those who knew and loved her. Her family and friends can take solace in the fact that she was doing what she loved before her untimely demise. Her dedication to animal conservation serves as an inspiration to us all, reminding us to cherish every moment and pursue our passions with fervor. Thank you for joining us as we remember the life and legacy of Dianna Hanson. If you found this video informative and moving, we encourage you to like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. See you in the next one.